Hello, this is Harrison Schmidt, and this video is about how to get traffic with Twitter. And let me just open up Alexa here, show you some stats on Twitter. Okay, so first of all, what is Twitter? Twitter is a social networking and microblogging service utilizing instant messaging, SMS, or web interface. And basically, it's the first major social network that allows people to friend people they don't know. Like MySpace and Facebook, they just allowed people to, well, you could friend anyone on those sites, but it was more common to find people who were just accepting friends who they actually knew in person and stuff. Twitter, people have thousands of followers and they're following thousands of people, and it's really the thing that made them super popular. And plus the 140 characters or less in the "What are you doing" box, which makes it so people don't really have to think much about it. They just type whatever they want, and they're limited to just the thought. These are just like thoughts of people, lots and lots of thoughts. When you're following a lot of people, you get new updates every you get a few updates every minute. I'm following 2,000 people right now, and I have about as many followers. So that's what Twitter is, and at the beginning of 2009, since the beginning of 2009, it's grown like crazy, and it's the 47th most popular site in the world right now. It's 9.2 minutes per day. The average person spends. That's great. That's a great stat. They haven't even monetized it yet. They're not making any money yet. They're just building up their user database and just getting long-term users, and then they'll monetize it eventually with subscription services and products they're thinking about. They don't want to do advertising, but I wouldn't be surprised to see advertising in the future on there. And so let's just compare this to Facebook. And as you can see, they already have about 10% of the traffic that Facebook has, and Facebook's like the third or fourth most popular site in the world. So this is remarkable, and Facebook is already changing some of their the way their users interact to be more like Twitter with instant updates and stuff. And Google is really looking at it too, because it's so instant. Like Google has got a lag when they crawl pages. It could take them weeks or months to find a page if nobody links to it. But Twitter is it's being updated like crazy, and it's just so much more instant than the Google index. So anyway, why is Twitter a good traffic source? Well, there's a lot of people on it. There's 5 to 10,000 more people signing them up every day. There's already like 20 million people on it or something that have accounts. And where there's people, there's marketing possibilities and money to be made, and traffic to get for your website. And let me show you some ways to get traffic with Twitter. So first of all, before you start getting traffic, you're going to need to create your account. And so you create your account, and then the first thing you should do, well, when you create your account, you should either create it as your name and use your face as your avatar, because it's personal branding and people want to follow a face. They don't want to follow like a brand usually. Like the top Twitter users, as you can see, the top Twitter users here are mostly all people. There's CNN, which is a rare one, but they get so many followers because they're constantly advertising their Twitter accounts on Larry King and stuff, and on all their news. If you watch CNN, they're constantly talking about their Twitter account. And the rest of them, these are the top 10. Ashton Kutcher's number 1. He went on Larry King and talked about Twitter, and it helped a lot with this growth. And all the celebrities are talking about Twitter. But they're all people, they're all faces, these are all self-branded. They are their brand. And if you're going to make your brand your your Twitter name, you should still use a picture of your face because people identify with it. And then you wanna put your URL in there. Definitely put a bio about yourself that this is an interesting thing that you put in there, just to make people interested in you. Make it personal, and put your location. Just really fill out your profile so that people will want to follow you, and that you're not just like, you know, a marketer or something. They'll actually want to follow you. That like you're just a regular person. And if you're going to be really trying to seriously generate some traffic from this, I would turn off your notices for email me when I receive direct messages and email me when someone starts following you, because you're going to get like crazy emails if you don't do that and you start following a bunch of people. So before you start following anyone, you should definitely put in